Hey everyone, morning, how are you? Another day, another dollar, all of that. I want to talk to you about a few things this morning. First off, I saw something on Facebook last night that just left me cold. I mean, look, I'm on YouTube, right? I use GoPro, da 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 da. Da. But to me, it's business, right? I'm trying to make a living doing this, so I have to promote myself, I promote my business, I promote the fishing, da 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 da. But I guarantee you this: if I was in my normal life, and I would not be a YouTuber, I would have no more interest in self-aggrandizement or self-congratulation that goes on that thing than Flight to the Moon. It's ridiculous, if you ask me. Like, oh, look at me, I'm brilliant, I did this. Like, grow up, right? And this business of blowing marks wide open, it has to stop. Well, it's not going to stop. I'm fooling myself. I think it's going to stop, but that doesn't mean that I'm not going to disagree with it or I'm not going to speak out about it. Like, there's a generation of fishermen now who don't seem to understand that there were guys who came before them and that this is not new ground. This ground has been fished before. Uh, have a bit of respect, that's it. Like, it's that simple, and the way that people speak to each other, and certainly the way that people spoke to me online, I was like, hang on a second, I got called Karen, I got told to shut up, I got all this kind of stuff, and this is on Bass Bandits, right? Now, fair play to Kenny and Keith. I mean, they do a good job, and they do it for free, and they are genuinely trying to promote bass fishing. But I think that some of the people on it need to check themselves. I really do, and that's God's honest truth. I'm not going to call anybody out or anything, but they're rude. Um, they come across as know-it-alls, and yeah, well, look, they got to live with that, not me. So, but I just wanted to bring it up. And the other thing is, if you're fishing with me, it's catch and release. Simple as. Like, it's a non-negotiable thing. I'm not open to debate about it. Do I occasionally kill a fish? Yes, I do, for elderly neighbours. I occasionally kill a fish, right? But I follow the rules. I kill a fish that has spawned once at least. I do not kill big fish because those are heavy spawning fish. Plus, they taste like crap. Like, a fish over 60 centimetres is like cotton wool. Thing's 20 years old. Why would you kill it? The size of it. Idiots. Like it's very rare I get upset, but I see people knocking 70s on the back of the head, you know. It happened to me years ago. I showed a guy a spot in Bano. He went down there and he caught a double and he killed it. And Jesus, I don't know how I didn't kill him. Like, just blows my mind. Like, why? Like, what is it? Oh, I'm brilliant. Look what I did. Oh, look my big fish. Oh, nobody cares, man. If you're fishing for that, then you won't last. You'll end up playing golf or something. Like, I fish for the experience of fishing. Whether the fish is 2 pounds or 10 pounds, I don't really care. Like, whether I catch it or the guy beside me catches it, I don't really care. Like, I'd much rather, right, watch a 5 pound fish smash his head claw on the surface than I would hook a 10 pound fish that just dragged me around an estuary pool. But that's just me, right? So everybody's entitled to do what they want to do, but I'm just telling you what I think. So anyway, look, some good news. I got customs clearance and all that stuff. So I'm busy building Shopify. So I'm going to be supplying some kit. Here's the thing: I'm not going to supply anything that I do not use myself. right? I'm just not going to sell any old tat. I'm just not. Uh, I've decided to keep it really small. There won't be lots of lures simply because there isn't the margin in them for me and the time that I would put into packing and all the rest. The lures I sell will be quality lures though, right? So what I have at the minute are Kitech, right? Uh, I don't know if you've seen this color, but it doesn't show up really on the camera. But that is absolutely going to slay right on these, which I'm also going to have, right? Now, we're coming to the time of year when trotting the estuary is going to be king, right? Because the weed is going to die out. You're going to be able to trot your baits the whole way down and know that your lure stays clear, right? That means you're going to need those or something like them that you enjoy fishing with, that you fish as well for you in a range of weights, right? Why? Well, because you want that lure to move at the same speed as the current. You want it to look as natural as possible, right? And on as light a fluoro leader as you can possibly go, right? The more natural you can make it look, the more chances you have of catching that double figure fish, right? I also have these depths dead adder. Now these are better fished. I bought these for coastal fishing. They're better rigged on either an owner or a decoy, weightless. I also have these, which are fat 4.5-inch dual sticks. Probably my single favourite soft bait. I mean, just they speak for themselves. Go fish them, find out, right? And I have these bad boys. So the giant version, and I thought that was the 4.5-inch version, but it's not. It's also the giant version, but I have the 4.5-inch version, right? And then I have, then I just have a range of colours, like I have Kitech and IU or whatever it is. Yeah, shot impact 5-inch, lethal on a jig head, absolutely lethal, right? So if you need any soft lures, you're probably better off to just give me a shout by phone at this point, which is 089 490 6982. I know some lads have been having some trouble getting through to me on WhatsApp, so I'm going to get that tested today on the website and just see what the problem is. Because, well, obviously, because I don't want to miss orders and I don't want to miss bookings, etc. Now, I wanted to talk to you about something that I witnessed the other day. So we're on the boat, and I put a bit of, just a small little bit of, I'm still getting to learn with, I'm only learning with the GoPro, so a lot of it's crap, right? But I had a Z Claw up, and everybody else had like Pachinkos and Stories, and they were all quality lures going out there, right? And I probably had, I don't know, Stevie will tell you, 10 fish. I took 10 fish, and the lads took nothing. I mean, literally, every time the Zekla hit the water, boom. At one point, I literally just left the lure in the water outside of the boat, and a fish came up from under the trestle, grabbed it, nailed it, pulled it back down on the trestle, bye bye lure, right? The Z Claw is an amazing lure. Like, it just is amazing, and they can't be got. I have tried everywhere. Everywhere is out of stock. So, I don't know. I'll talk to the lads in Ultimate Fishing and see what they can do, if they can do anything, if they can find some or whatever. But what it proves to me is this: is that yeah, it's fine to say, oh, you know, copies are great and they work, and yeah, and that is true to a certain extent. They do, but not like that. Like, you know, not to the point where you have three lads in a boat and one fella is just getting fish after fish after fish, right? So what was happening was we were drifting, were coming onto groups of fish, and immediately that group of fish was getting drawn to the Z claw. And you could see then at the side of the boat, like, and the big fish are smart, right? It was always a 3 or 4 pound fish took the lure, and in underneath the 3 or 4 pound fish were the 5 and 6 pound fish. So they let the 3 and 4 pound fish hit whatever was there to investigate, and then they watched. I mean, that's why they're 5 and 6 pound fish, right? Because they're smart. Like, but what a day's fishing. I mean, brilliant. We had top water action like all day. Just then the tide turned, the wind came, dead, gone. It was like a different spot. It's like, Jesus, you wouldn't think there was a fish there. I think it's absolutely rammed with fish. So, you know, anyway, just an interesting observation. Like for the proponents of, oh yeah, Chinese replicas are just as good. Some of them are good, but I don't think they're as good. No, I don't. You know, if you were to give me a Z claw, or you would give me a copy of a Z claw, I know I'd take the Z claw. I'd be like, yeah, well, thanks, but you know, I've limited time to fish. I know, absolutely know for certain that this here works like nobody's business. Now, I managed to get my hands on a few, but they're gone. And I kept a few for myself, obviously, because, well, so I want them, right? Because, I mean, it's just fish like stink. I mean, they're incredible. The estuary now in September, fish just absolutely, and then they nail it right in the, like, I have a spot where the channel pulls in like this, so the fish track right in tight, so they'll nail it. You'll see them come up and nail it at your feet. It's so exciting, and it's like they're just gone, you know, in your hand. Can't wait. It's gonna be epic. Right, so that's it. Just wanted to upload that. I am going to do a little piece later on top water fishing, and then this week we're also going to talk in depth about needlefish. Now I know that Charles is absolutely up to his eyes in orders, so I'm afraid people are going to have to be patient. I mean, the man is just a legend. He's in that shed. I don't know, has he left the shed since I left Pembrokeshire? I think the wife just brings him out a sandwich and he's works away in there making those goddamn things. But they are incredible, there is no doubt. The fishing here has not been great. It really hasn't. It's been incredibly patchy. Today looks a bit better, hopefully. If we can get some settled weather, if that wind will die away, the temperatures will come up. I hope things will improve. So tight lines, everybody. Keep an eye out for the store. I'm just gonna tag Shopify onto my existing website. I'm gonna try because I'm not a techie person, but it seems straightforward enough. So I'm gonna have a go at that. I will have some rods as well coming in this week. I have a Dialuna and I have a Tailwalk, both second hand, but barely used, like in mint condition. So if you're interested in either Shimano or Tailwalk, keep an eye out because I'll have a couple of rods going up this week. All right, lads, tight lines. Be good, everybody, and let the big ones go away. You know, just let the big ones go.